morning, it's JMC3 here, and I'm about to hit you with a video. Now, I want to say what's up to everybody. It's the AM. You're probably going to hear a lot of noise in the background, etc., etc. I got people in the house, but whatever. I need to get this out. Cold Steel. Think what you will of them. I have a fascination with their love for neck knives because they come at it from like 18,000 different ways. They have all kinds, from karambit styles to Bowie styles, but this year they kind of knocked it out the park. You guys may remember the old spike with cord wrap. This is the scimitar version. Beautiful blade. This year, they took it up a notch. Not so much as a notch as far as the steel, but let me do this real quick. Tanto version. They have what they call a Faux, and for those of y'all that don't speak Creole or French, that's fake. G10 scaling, which I gotta be honest with you, it feels a little bit on the grivery side, which is perfect for me. $3mm in thickness on pretty much all of them, I believe. And of course they got that Cold Steel razor's edge. This is the Tanto version. And this is their Bowie version. I want you to get a good look at that tip. Point it for your pleasure. And sharpen for your attacker's discomfort. Why do I have a fascination for neck knives? Because in my personal, decrepit, old, aged self, it has become an understanding for me that a lot of attacks happen when people aren't expecting them. And a lot of times you're in a seated position, you're in your car. I've gone through this with you before when I'm talking about neck knives. You're sitting on a park bench. You're in your car. You're doing whatever you're doing in a seated position. And if you've ever tried to draw anything from your pockets or your hip, whether it be a sidearm or your primary blade, it's extremely difficult. And not many of you practice that. If you do, I apologize, but it's been my experience that not many people practice attacks from a seated position. The benefit of having a neck knife is that you can just yank that bad boy out, create some distance between you and your attacker, and then you can either take off or go for your primary. Now I know that was a lot of bibble babble that y'all didn't need to go to, so let's get into the specs. They are all 4-inch, and they're made from something that Cold Steel is calling German 4116 stainless steel, made by Tyson Krupp in Germany. It's comparable to 440. I'm going to say it's probably between the 440C, 440A. It's up in the air on that. But as for neck knives, I'm not that concerned because I'm not going out. I'm not doing any wood crafting with this. I'm not doing anything that's going to damage the blade. And 9 out of 10, I may never have to use this. And when I do, I want it nice and sharp and ready to go. Now, what's going to fascinate a lot of people about this, outside of the incredible sharpness, 4 inches in blade length, 8 inches overall. They come in 4 different styles. You have the Bowie, which is in front of you. You have the Tanto, which is sitting over here. And they come in 2 other styles, which is a drop point and something they call a Tokyo, which kind of resembles a Tanto with a back cut. That's the best I can give you on that without having an actual picture on in front of me. Now, what I love about what they did this year is the sheaths. Their Secure-X sheaths are good to go. Light. The blade itself, they saying, is coming at about 2.3 ounces. Sheath and everything together, we're looking at about 3 ounces. This thing feels like nothing in your hand, so it's going to feel like nothing when you're wearing it. Molle compatible. Hook it up to your belt. I fell in love with this the first time I saw it. I had to have a couple. You could strap this to your belt. You could strap this around your neck. It comes with what I hate, which is the chain bead. But I'm not really fond of that because I've seen them snap too many times. I know the other alternative is lanyard cord, but I prefer that option because I'm not that worried about the problems that comes with, and I know what they are. Like most thing Cold Steel makes, razor sharp, good to go. But let's be honest, you're not going to be cutting paper with this. This thing has one primary purpose, and that's for telling Mr. Bad Guy he needs to back up. And this will do it in spades. I know this has been kind of babbling. I've been dealing with noise all over around me. It's been sounding like a schoolyard gym in here. But I just wanted to get this one out for you guys. Tried to keep it under 8 minutes. This is JMC3 with Cold Steel's Bowie spike and Tanto spike. I'm wishing you guys a great weekend. Out.